man is bigger than the Nigerian state. If Gentry the Yahoo survives this, I know that his days are numbered. He will eventually be made to pay.
And it shows that there's no hiding place.
Yes. Yeah, they know, once they identified his house, they had to go.
Intelligence was
they went to his village, Akuehube village, and then entered this village through NATO on foot to make sure that they had the building surrounded to block any opportunity for him to escape. And his fighters were killed. But they were trying to identify him, whether he was one of the people killed. You know, since he summarily executed some youths who were part of his gang, many people had been worried that why should we have this kind of individual on the loose, taking lives and generally doing whatever pleased him. So we challenge the security agencies to deal with the matter.
Yes.
So in the past, efforts have been made to capture him and bring him to justice. But this time around, the Nigerian Army 34 Division, 34 Brigade under 82 Division in Ndigbo. The 34 Brigade is based in Owerri. So they stormed his community, the community that is Akuehube. It's a village in Okigwe local government that shares boundary with Imo and Abia. It shares boundary with Abia and Anambra. And they went on foot. The soldiers trekked for close to 4 hours. You know, they didn't want to use armored vehicles like they did in the past. It was more like a commando nation. And they had his house surrounded. Then the strike team went in. Gentry's boys were firing from the ceiling, and our troops returned fire, open fire. And when they saw that the guys who were firing from the roof were not going to come down, those on the outer cordon continued to fire. The army had no choice but to set the building ablaze. Once the building was set ablaze, 2 females and 3 males jumped out of the building. They attempted to escape, but the army opened fire. There were still 3 persons left in the roof who refused to
surrender,
to come out. They remained there. One of them was his 2IC, who eventually jumped out and scaled the wall. But the troops fired on him. They killed his 2IC, and the 2 females, the 2 women who were with them, were also killed, as well as 2 males. But at this time, what I can report is that the soldiers recovered those 2 corpses of the male fighters, but they cannot confirm yet whether Gentry the Yahoo was one of the persons who were killed and confirmed killed in the incident. But villagers who had been under ceaseless harassment from him confirmed that his 2IC was dead. They are still trying to confirm whether the 2 other guys.
So we'll just wait as events.
Yes, you know, we just have to wait and get confirmation. But we know that there's a big operation involving the Nigerian Army the surface troops who entered this community through NATO village and had his house surrounded. No escape for him. It's possible that it's one of the dead, but they are in the process of confirming that.
Identifying.
Yes, and it's possible that he found a way to escape. We cannot say categorically at this time. In the fullness of time, the true situation will be confirmed, and the Nigerian army will be able to tell us that this is the situation. They can confirm that Gentle, the Yahoo, has been killed, but we have to wait. In situations like this, post-operation examinations, you know, are being conducted in the whole area to know maybe even he suffered injuries and succumbed to his injuries. We don't know yet, but the army is urging patience at this time so that they can confirm to us whether indeed he was one of the people who were killed in that operation. But kudos to our troops for the sacrifice, walking on foot right up to his village, so that they will not know that they were coming, because in the past they used armor tanks and all that. The rumbling of tanks sometimes notify the enemy that look, the enemy that the army was on the way. But this time around, they tried to surprise him by going on foot. So it was a very brave effort on the part of our troops. And as I always say, no man is bigger than the Nigerian state. If Gentle the Yahoo survives this, I know that his days are numbered. He will eventually be made to pay.
And it shows that there's no hiding place.
Yeah, if they know, once they identified his house, they had to go there. They went to his village, Ihube village, and then entered this village through NATO on foot to make sure that they had the building surrounded to block any opportunity for him to escape. And his fighters were killed. But they were trying to identify him, whether he was one of the people killed.
I mean, but what does this say about the security operations in that region for them to, because I saw that video, it was really gory, but what does this say? That the Nigerian army went there, the intelligence was right, and
no, you know, you just said something. You commit a crime in Nigeria and you put it out there, there's no how that won't get you.
Absolutely.
You know, so it shows that the Nigerian army is working, and we just have to, you know, commend them. You know, going by foot, you know, from where they were to where they wanted to deal with that person and get that Gentle the Yahoo. You know, if you look at the kilometers, it's very, very far.
Very far.
It's very far. But they decided to take that risk, and also to ensure that people in that community, you know, breathe a sigh of relief. You know, because right now we need to get that, you know, confirmation. And I'm very sure by the time we finally get the confirmation that it's gone, you know, you will see that the people in that community will be so excited and happy.
It will also send a signal
to others.
Exactly.
You know, because there are so many of them who, in the guise of agitation, you know, in the guise of agitation, they have, you know, instilled fear in the minds of people. And that is, I'm not sure that is what those who said let there be this particular you know, nation come up. It shouldn't be about instilling fear on communities, but I want a situation whereby this will send a signal to others across the country that wherever you are, if you are committing crime and you think that you want to be bigger than the Nigerian state, they will deal with you no matter who you are.